Hello adventurers and welcome back to KidFable. Today we're joining our furry friends Miko and Max on a spectacular journey to a land of ancient wonders. Get ready to travel to Luxor, Egypt. Max, hurry up. Can you see it? It's huge. I see it, Miko. That's the Karnak Temple. It's been standing for thousands of years. We should be respectful. Miko slid down the dune, kicking up a spray of golden sand. Respectful. I want to climb it. Imagine the view from the top of one of those giant pillars. He zipped past Max and darted toward the massive entrance. As they padded through the grand gates, they both gasped. Before them stood a forest of enormous stone columns, each one covered in beautiful carvings called hieroglyphs. They were like giant storybooks reaching for the sky. Wow, Miko whispered, his adventurous spirit momentarily silenced by the sheer size of the place. He touched a pillar with his paw. What do you think these pictures mean, Max? Max squinted his thoughtful green eyes, tracing the shapes with his gaze. They tell stories, Miko. Stories of kings and queens, of gods and goddesses, and of life along the great Nile River. This place was the heart of ancient Egypt. Miko's curiosity took over again. Stories. I love stories. Let's find the best one. He started weaving through the pillars, his little green necklace glinting in the sunlight. Max followed, taking his time, absorbing the history around them. Deeper inside, they found a wide open courtyard. Miko spotted a huge statue of a beetle. What's this big bug, Max? He giggled, patting its smooth stone leg. That's a scarab beetle, Max explained. The ancient Egyptians believed it was a symbol of the morning sun and rebirth. They thought it was very lucky. They say if you walk around it 7 times, your wish will come true. Miko's eyes lit up. A wish. I wish for the biggest fish in the whole world. He started circling the statue, counting his laps out loud. 1, 2, 3. Max chuckled softly and sat down to watch his friend. While Miko was on his 5th lap, an old man with a kind smile and a long white robe noticed them. He knelt down. Well, hello there, little travelers. Are you making a wish? Miko stopped, surprised. Yes, I'm Miko, and this is my brother Max. We're on an adventure. The man smiled. I can see that. My name is Ahmed. I am a guardian of this temple. The scarab is indeed lucky, but the real magic of Karnak is in its history. He pointed to the carvings on the walls. These tell the tales of great pharaohs like Ramesses II. Miko's ears perked up. A pharaoh. Like a king? Exactly, Ahmed said. A very powerful king. Come, I will show you something special. Ahmed led the 2 cats to a quieter part of the temple, towards a beautiful, calm lake. The water was so still it perfectly reflected the blue sky and the tops of the stone pillars. This is the sacred lake, Ahmed explained. The ancient priests would purify themselves here before performing temple rituals. Miko peered over the edge, seeing his own reflection next to Max's. It's so peaceful here, he said, his voice unusually soft. Max nodded, his green eyes reflecting the tranquility of the water. It feels ancient, like you can almost hear the whispers of the past. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the temple, Ahmed suggested their next stop. Tomorrow, he said, you must cross the Nile to the west bank. There you will find the Valley of the Kings, where the pharaohs were laid to rest in their magnificent tombs. The next morning, Miko and Max boarded a small boat called a Felucca. Its tall white sail billowed in the gentle breeze as it carried them across the sparkling Nile River. Miko, unable to sit still, tried to bat at the water with his paw, much to the amusement of the boat captain. Max sat calmly, watching the green banks of the river glide by. He saw farmers tending their fields and children waving from the shore. The Nile gives life to everything here, Miko, he said. Just like the ancient Egyptians believed. When they arrived on the west bank, the landscape changed. It was rocky and dry, a valley hidden between towering cliffs. So this is the Valley of the Kings. Miko said, looking around. Where are the tombs? They're hidden, Max replied, remembering what Ahmed had told them. Dug deep into the rock to protect the treasures and the pharaohs resting inside. They followed a path that wound through the valley. It was hot, but the excitement of discovery kept them going. Soon they came to an opening in the rock face, a dark doorway leading down into the earth. This was the entrance to a tomb. Taking a deep breath, they ventured inside. A long corridor sloped downwards, its walls and ceiling painted with the most vibrant colors Mako had ever seen. There were scenes of gods with animal heads, golden chariots, and stars that glittered like real jewels. Max, it's like a secret rainbow tunnel, Miko exclaimed, his voice echoing in the cool silence. These paintings were meant to guide the Pharaoh's spirit into the afterlife, Max whispered, his eyes wide with wonder. Every single picture tells a part of that journey. They walked deeper and deeper, past chambers filled with imaginary treasures and magical spells written in hieroglyphs. It wasn't scary, but it was awe-inspiring. It felt like they had stepped into another world, a world that had been sealed away for thousands of years. Finally, they reached the burial chamber. The stone sarcophagus lay in the center, empty now, but still radiating a powerful presence. The walls around them depicted the pharaoh being welcomed by the gods of the afterlife. He made it, Miko said softly, looking at the paintings. His journey was a success. Max nodded. Yes, the ancient Egyptians believed that death was not an end, but a new beginning. As they emerged from the tomb, blinking in the bright sunlight, they saw another incredible sight on the horizon, the Colossi of Memnon, too gigantic. Stone statues of a seated pharaoh, weathered by time but still watching silently over the land. Mako, full of energy again, raced towards them. They're giants, he yelled. Hello, giants. His tiny meow was lost in the vastness of the space. Max trotted up beside him, gazing up at the colossal figures. They have been sitting here for over 3,000 years, Miko. They've seen empires rise and fall. They've watched the sun rise and set more than 1,000,000 times. As the day ended, they sat between the paws of one of the statues, watching the sky turn orange and purple. You know, Max, Mako said, leaning against his brother, I wanted to climb everything and find treasure. But I think the real treasure was the stories. Max purred, a low, contented rumble. I agree. The stories are the best treasure of all, and Egypt is full of them. Their adventure in Luxor was more than just climbing and exploring. It was a journey through time. They had walked with pharaohs, sailed on the life-giving Nile, and uncovered the secrets of the afterlife. As they curled up to rest, dreaming of hieroglyphs and golden tombs, they knew this was an adventure they would never forget. What an incredible trip! Miko and Max learned that adventure isn't just about what you can see or climb, but about the stories and history you can discover. Luxor is a truly magical place. Thanks for joining us on this amazing journey with Miko and Max. Where do you think they should go next? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to KidFable for more incredible adventures. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.